People, welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Queen Sharon Entertainment and home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join us by hitting the red button down below there on the bell notification icon, so whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video after watching. Like and share this video, and I will see you guys again in my next.
Is the solution. The only thing that will end this problem you are seeing today in Biafra struggle and the other things is action. You should not ask people, why do you decide to leave the movement? You will ask question, what caused the problem that is on the ground? The cause of every problem you see today is weakness. With weakness, many things can go wrong. Bella Ngozi, greetings from here. Okay, Chukwu way from Ghana. Weakness is the highest problem that we face today, especially the black people. There is no person in Africa, when you check the people in Africa who have a strong leader, till today you are remembering them with greatness. People like Nelson Mandela who fought, you are celebrating them today. People like Muammar Gaddafi, you are celebrating them today. People like Thomas Sankara, you are celebrating them today. People like this man, Idi Amin of Uganda, you are talking about him today. These people are the people who stand up because they conquer fear. But because they were surrendered by the weak people, these people failed to liberate Africa. Not they are not strong. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have rising up to liberate the same Africa. Don't think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have rising up to liberate Africa. But behold, the people surrounded him were weak leaders. That is why they tell you a tree cannot make a forest. When you have a Ifiroko tree stand in the center of desert, you can never notice him until other trees come together. He will not stand out. David Chibeze, all the way from Indonesia, Ireland. May Elohim be praised. That is why I tell you people, have you asked the causes of the problem you are facing today? Then relate your cause to the people that have failed, countries that have failed, countries that you know in the early 80s they were doing fine, but today they are backward. Example is Nigeria. What made Nigeria to go backward? Because the leaders of Nigeria were so weak. And instead of Nigeria to tell them on their face that you are weak, they were waiting for a day for them to rise up. And you watch them going down, upon down, going down, upon down. Yet, you were afraid to tell them that they are weak. When you are afraid, you will be consumed. When you were consumed, you will suffer for more than what you bargain. That's why I ask you, what measure have you put to close that gap of weakness in this movement? What actions have you taken to make sure that every other attack will be dismantled by your action? Because there is this essay that says it takes only action resort to cancel insult. Today you see many goats, many lions, everybody want to become leader because they are feeling you are not powerful enough, you are competent. Everybody want to become leader in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the question is, if you cannot solve the problem under the umbrella where you are, imagine to stand your own. Can you sustain the same attack those people that you think they are not doing well sustain? When there is a problem on ground, instead of you to be rallying around, looking for who to join you or who to defend you, your action should be the one speaking for you. Your achievement will be the one people will look up to. Jonathan was weak, and the people were frustrated under his tenure. There is a place where people will be frustrated to the extent they will not look about your goodness. They will say, let us look for alternative. And at this point, they are not interested to know if the alternative will favor them or not. They will, what they are after is that we are fed up, They will now abandon you. And that is what happened in Nigeria. And you see the suffer today. If you are among the leadership, the hour has come for you to rise up and face the reality. Know that many thousands of Biafrans are getting disappointed, are getting weak on a daily basis because there is no sign, because there is a weak from the up. And when that weak come down, people will be getting more weak. And I don't want us to get more weak. Because if all of us get weak, what I must tell you is the truth. Because being among the people who power failed in your hands is not a good record. We learn from the past mistakes. What have we learned from the downfall of Nigeria today? What have we learned from the suffering of Africa today? What have we learned from the power moving out from France to United States? What have you learned? Have you read the course? The issue today we are into is not all about who gives order or who takes the order. But the issue today is who will stand in the time of toughness and do the needful. Who will bear the cat? Who will bear the rat from the cat den? The question you should be asking yourself is not who is the leader, but the question should be what caused this problem we are facing today. Don't pretend that you don't know. There is a lot of things going on wrongly. Why I tell you there is a lot of things going on wrongly is ask yourself, when did you hear about the preaching of unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his health? When last do you see people talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health? It is a sign that people are now deviating, abandoning that great man and getting weak. Because at this point, if everyone is preaching about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, I think by this time, the Eastern governors, all of them will be speaking with one voice. But we have failed. If the government have bring out money to bribe us, that means they have succeeded. Because when they want to bribe, what they want to cause is confusion. And when the leadership give that chance for confusion, it is a big mistake. Have you asked yourself, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuse to attack Uche Mefo? Have you asked yourself, upon the whole attack that Uche Mefo attacked to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never one day responded? Do you know that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made any mistake to respond to Uche Mefo, automatically the money or whatever that Uche Mefo plan he will carry it out? Because that is what he is looking for. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu use silence to finish him up. At times, your actions speak louder than your voice. When Uche Mefo was bribing and trying to cause this confusion you see today, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? he unveiled the ESN, the great indomitable ESN that everybody is dragging today. And the moment he unveiled it, he win the heart of the whole Biafrans. At this point of time, what I expect is action. What Mazi Achebe is expecting is action on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not spend this December in dungeon. There is nothing like the Eastern politician going for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. That is unacceptable to Mazi Achebe MAP. The only group that can tell me they are going for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, I will listen, is the leadership of IPOB, the DOS, and they will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will be the one to negotiate whatever they want to negotiate. That is where I stand, because I stand for Biafra fight. I stand for Biafra restoration. The only leader I recognize in this movement is DOS. Every other leader or whatever, I will now be studying and watching them. Now, I am calling on the leadership to know that weakness can cause catastrophe in organization. Weakness can bring any organization down. Weakness and nothing is going on can bring a country down. The reason there is no country in Africa moving forward is because of incompetent leaders. And the followers or all the citizens feel like a day will come, Messiah will come from above to make them competent. When incompetent leader is handling a national affair or the masses affair, he will not come out with a good result. He will come out with a bad result. The hatred is too much, and I don't know what are we going to do to unite our people. Every post you made, if the post that is directed to the Nigerian government, our people will divert it. Either they'll divert it and tell you that you are accusing Simon Ekpa, or they will tell you are accusing DOS. All those things is not what I want. What I want is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I will continue asking questions for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. I will continue asking questions for something to be done for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. But for now, all I am seeing is that we are going down slowly. We are becoming cold. We are becoming cold. We are becoming cold. There is something must happen to trigger the negotiation. The Fulani Janjaweed, the Fulani Caliphate, have led by Yerima Shatima. We heard what he said. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be released just like that, and that is true. Because there is no pressure, there is nothing is going on to make his release. Our lawyers are doing their best. I must give them that credit. They are the most formidable group that I have seen in this Biafra struggle since 2015. They have been here without any compromise, and they fought till date. They are still fighting. I don't know why the people that we expected to be the one in problem, they are not in problem. Do we expect by this time Nigeria will be in the mood of confusion? But rather, it's like we are the one confusing ourselves. And the cause of all these things are lack of action. Even when there is every plan, there must something every IPOB or every Biafran will say, this is what we are working towards. You cannot release, our lawyers cannot release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and bring Biafra restoration just like that. This evening, the head of Directorate of State, in the person of Mazi Chike Doziem, will be on air. And I hope every problem that he will just put an end to it. Because that is the only leader we recognize for now. If you have any other leader, Mazi Achebepo don't have two leaders. Because I can't serve two masters at the same time. If I see reason that something is wrong, I will say it. You cannot tell me to leave the leadership, because if I leave it, tomorrow if I see the same problem in the other group, I will still leave it. How many groups do you want me to leave? At this point, the weakness in every area causes problem. Weakness can cause catastrophe. Weakness can destroy any group. Weakness can destroy a nation. Weakness is what destroys Nigeria. Weakness is what keeps Africa as a continent in bondage. Nothing but weakness. Nothing but weakness. 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 I continue saying it. Weakness. We need something to do to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. We need more things. We don't need to go quiet and be saying, we don't want this one, we don't want this one. No. That is why I am calling on the leadership of IPOB to do the needful. Give us an assignment on what we will do to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The lawyers are doing their best. Yes, we are seeing their work. But we, the individuals, we, the Biafrans, we need our own work. We need something to do. So I am calling on the leadership to do something about this Biafra restoration, about the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released and Biafra will be restored. There's this team, Don Prince, Sampe Master, said, up till today, nobody is talking about it. He said that a revelation was given to him that every Biafran, all the whole Biafran, there will be a total protest. Both the kings, the traditional rulers, the traditional rulers, the religious leaders, the whole Biafrans should come out in mass protest in Biafra land, and Biafra will be restored. And they say within 14 days, and it's almost 14 days now, no news about that prophecy. Are we going to keep quiet until that prophecy die and the Biafrans continue to suffer? What have we done? The only news I see that people are circulating about that master, Sampe Master, is about the money they transfer. But the news, the prophecy about the protest, nobody is talking about it. That is a sign of weakness. That is a sign of weakness. The issue now is supposed to be about that prophecy. Sampe Master prophesied about how the protests will circulate in Biafra land, led by the traditional leaders, the religious leaders, and the IPOB in general. Is IPOB are the one to implement it. We are the one to start it. And I must tell you the truth. When you see the truth, call it anything you like. The truth will never change from truth to lie. That prophecy, 14 days ultimatum to organize a massive protest in Biafra land by the whole Biafrans, led by traditional rulers and the religious leaders with IPOB. Nobody is doing anything pertaining it. Nobody is talking about it. And you tell me something is going on. And you can fast forward, go ahead and be talking about 1 million. Yet the thing that will bring Biafra restoration, nobody is talking about it. On this note, I am calling for that very prophecy to be implemented. I am calling on the leadership to look into that prophecy by Sampe Master about that protest. Let us start from there. 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 That prophecy, we must not neglect it. We must not overlook it. We must not say it's coming from a person that is not, he doesn't have church, he doesn't have anything. We must talk about that prophecy. And they say that there must be a protest in Biafra land. This is where I am standing. That protest, let us organize it for requesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release and Biafra restoration. On this note, I want to pass.
Thank you so much for watching that particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.